The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board or in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On first down, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
48-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. 30 seconds in this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Flushed out right. That's caught by his running back Raheem Mostert. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point splits the uprights. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker now to kick this one away. Returning it, Johnson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And a Raven first down.
And Burrow going to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Ravens.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Robert Mathis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Burrow on play action. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. Accelerating, and off he goes. Interception return for the Colts TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Colts 22. Ravens nothing.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. That second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Defensively.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Colts 29. Ravens nothing.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Escaping the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Play action. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field.
set to kick off.
It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive on the touchback. First down, Vick. And incomplete to open things up. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you...
And that's caught inside the 30.
Man, that was way too easy.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Vick goes play action. He'll buy some time right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Here's Michael Vick. Flush to his right. Hits his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Vick to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Vick. And that will be incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Vick to the air again. Peterson a first down and more. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. at their own 6-yard line.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And all the way down to the 29. A terrific run there by Penny. 65 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A first down throw coming for Vick. He can't get him down. And he's got some space here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Brings up second and goal.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ravens 7.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Off the play fake, Vick. Eluding the pressure. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Michael Vick keeping it himself from 8 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Ravens 14. Washington, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
A loss of 5.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
On play action, Vick. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That's caught by Penny. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 2nd and 9, Allen. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On the option, Jackson will keep it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Ravens nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action now, Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. And it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Deion Sanders.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Justin Tucker lining up.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Vick. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Shaquill Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, Vick. He finds Beckham complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
That's good.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Vick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
Ravens nothing.
Again, it's Vick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now Vick on 4th down. Man open, Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Vick operating on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now Vick's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down now, it's Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
1 yard gain.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
At the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Beckham. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. Vick eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Thomas, the intended target, and it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Mike 4-2, Mike 4-2. Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic. You don't see me in your nightmares.
It'll be Vick once more. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Hey, tight down, tight down. Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
Here goes Vic on 4th down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
3-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
First down, Vic. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a gain of 32.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. They find some open field here. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
2nd and 6.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Switch. He's coming.
Now Rashad Penny. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He was brought down by
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Penny, a first down carry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They keep it with Penny on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down. Here's Penny. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the run, it's Penny. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Rashad Penny.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them. That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Bears first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Calais Campbell on the stop. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Allen's throw is complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Sanders again.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The open man is Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On first down, Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
21 apiece. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Michael Vick escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike 42, let's go.
Vick to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Vick goes play action. And no, it's incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Allen. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and still the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And bulldozing his way through. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
Tonight's final score, Bears.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the... Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down.
At the 42-yard
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Rashad Penny. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Dawkins. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, Vick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Allen now looks to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
9.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety and Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 4-yard.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So here's Vick following the interception, and he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway. It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, Vick. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check.
will indeed go for it. Vick being chased down left. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 8-time Pro Bowler Steve Atwater. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, Mostert, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Reggie Bush there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
4 yards on the...
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Vick. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At the 21-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
The point after is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Ravens.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, a give to Penny. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
By Brian Dawkins. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. On first down, Allen. This one caught by Davis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Allen going to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Vernon Davis. As the first half is winding down, as the Ravens push further out in front. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Ravens 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Anderson to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Vick operating on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
59 mark, 26.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mike, check, 59.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Flushed out right. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Play action. It's McNair. They'll roll him out right. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? And they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. On play action. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
He's crab. He's checking crab. Sponge. No,
Here's Mostert. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 6-yard line.
Now McNair off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Gardner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Just like that. Just like that. Back check. Yo.
To throw on 2nd down, Steve McNair. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Off the play fake. McNair rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll look downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago! Darren Waller, 56 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 10, Bears 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first and 10, McNair eluding the pressure right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Buda Baker with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And some room to maneuver. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
To kick off.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Out of the gun, it's McNair. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
And it's third down.
Gun. Here's McNair. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back. Oh, how to get it out quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Taylor. Touchdown.
And you don't see this one very often, but that one was blocked, deflected, whatever you want to call it, and they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a punter, with the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone, tough spot to be in. The nightmare scenario plays out. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Bears 21, Bengals 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Just take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Play action. McNair. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
He's Brown.
A big play there for the Bengals. 61 yards.
Bengal first down.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
At the 2-yard
line. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal. Here's McNair. Flushed out right. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On play action, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Here we go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Going to give this time to the tailback. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Here to his running back. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. McNair. Airing it out deep for Smith. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Steve Smith. 53 yards, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Bengals 27, Bears 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Here's Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, How do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
3-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McNair flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, McNair. And no, it's incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Back to throw, Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Off-play action. McNair, he's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Antrell Roll with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense. And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good run.
This is caught inside the 15. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
We all knew the situation. We're in the fourth quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's back to throw. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
On fourth down, McNair. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
37-yard line.
One final try now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
it.